Hey guys, HuXn and welcome to our project 46 of this course. So in this video, we are going to be learning about how we can get an image from our computer and render that to our browser by just using HTML, CSS and JavaScript. So this is what we are going to be building in this video. So now let's suppose if I click on this browse file button right here, and here you can see we have this image right here. If I click on that and if I click on open, so it will now open this image right here. Okay, so here you can see we have this cross button right here, and if I click on that, so that image will disappear. So without wasting any further time, now let's jump right into our code editor and write our code. Alright guys, so welcome to the 46th project of this course. So in this video, we are going to be creating a browse file upload. Okay, so let me just create a file, give a name of like 46 and then it will be file upload. Inside there, we are going to be writing like index.html. Then we have to write like style.css, and then finally we have is app.js. For JavaScript, let me make it bigger so that we can focus on the code rather than the sidebars and stuff or whatnot. All right, so the first thing I would do, browse file upload, change the title, and then link it with our CSS and also with our JavaScript as well. So now let me just comment out these metadata from here, save file, right click on it and open with a live server, and now we are live. So for HTML, we are going to be just writing a section with a class of wrapper. Okay, inside this wrapper class, we are going to have a few things. The first div we would have is icon, and inside this icon, we are going to have a paragraph of close. Okay, and here we are going to be placing something called HTML entity. So I'm going to just write like first of all the and symbol, then the pound symbol, and then like 1000 and then 6. And now let me close that. So this will be a close button, and then underneath there we are going to be writing like h2 with the class of text, and here we will just write like upload a file from your computer. Okay, so that's that. The next thing which you have to do is to just write an image, and inside this image we have to just write an image, and src will be empty for now. And underneath this div we are going to be writing or input with the type of file, because we are going to be uploading a file, and the id will be file as well. And now let's just write our label, and the for will be file, and just provide a class of upload to it, and just write like browse file. That's going to be it. So now let's just zoom out a bit so that we can see the code. All right, so we have a wrapper container. Inside this wrapper container we have this close button right here, then we have our heading, then we have our image area or image container, then we have a file input, and finally we have our label. Save it, and this is how it looks like right now. And this x is coming from this HTML entity right here. Okay, make it bigger like so. So now let's jump right into a CSS and make it a bit cool. So let me just write like first thing is, let me zoom in a bit first of all, and then just write a padding of 0, margin of 0 as well, and then box sizing will be just border box. And font family you can choose whichever you like as always, but I'm gonna go with the font family of sans serif. Then go to the body, min height will be 100 VH, background will be background color will be crimson, and then we have a display of flex because we want everything to be at the center. Flex direction will be column, justify contour will be center, align items will be center. Save it, and this is how it looks like right now. Okay, so the next thing which we have to grab is this wrapper. So let me just grab this wrapper, and inside this wrapper we are going to be writing our max width of 700 pixel, not 70. So 700 pixel, and we have to give a height of 500 pixel, and also the width of 100%. Okay, and border will be just 2 pixel all around and dashed white. Okay, and then we have to just write text align of center, position will be relative. So once we save our file, and this is how it looks like right now. Okay, so the next thing which I'm going to do is that I'm going to provide an overflow of hidden to it, so we cannot just overflow our image from this container. So you will see that just in a second. The next thing which you have to grab is this text right here. So now let's just format that a bit. So margin bottom will be just like 25 pixel, and color will be, let me just write it, color will be totally white. Save it, and this is how it looks like. The next thing which you have to do is to get or upload, which is this one. And now let's just style that a bit. I'm going to select this one, upload, and then just write like background color will be just totally white, and the padding will be 8 pixel top and bottom and 20 pixel left and right. Cursor will be pointer, and then we have to just provide a little bit of transition to it, like 0.4 second ease. Save it. So this is our upload button right here, so we can just click on it and upload our stuff from there. Anyhow, the next thing which we have to do is to just provide a hover effect on it. So upload, and once we hover over it, so we want to just provide a box shadow of like 0, 4 pixel, and then 2 pixel RGBA of 0, 0, 0 and 0.2 alpha transparency. So now if I just hover over it, so here you can see we have this shadow right here. Okay. Alright, the next thing which we have to do is to grab our image right here. We cannot see our image right now because we don't have one. So we are going to still provide our classes to it. I mean, like our styling to it. So now let me just get our image, and we just give a class of image, and we are now selecting this image inside there. So let's just write a width for that, like 99%. And also duplicate and height will be also 99%. Object fit will be totally cover, and then we want to just provide a position of absolute on it. Top will be 2 pixel, left will be also 2 pixel, left will be also 2 pixel, and now we are going to be just providing a display of none to it, so it will be disappear from this area right now. But we are going to be toggling that once we jump into the JavaScript. So now let's just write a class for our JavaScript. So JavaScript, let me just add like image, and then image. If this image is active, so we want to write a display of block on it. This is a display of none. So if this image is active, like if this image have a class of active, so you want to just make it block. Okay, so we cannot still see that because we don't have any images whatsoever right here. So that's there. All right, so now the next thing which I'm going to do is I'm going to style this paragraph of this clause right here. Okay, so we have this paragraph. So now let's just select that. So now let me write that icon which have the paragraph of clause text. I mean like class. Font size will be just 20 pixel. Color will be totally white, and then position will be absolute. Okay, and then we will have to just write like right will be 20 and top will be 10 pixel, and then we have a z index of 1, and then we have a display of none for now. Let me just close this display of none for now, and now cursor will be pointer. Save it, and now here you can see this is now perfectly at the right of this canvas right here. So now let's just hide there really quickly. So here you can see that's gone. All right, so now let's just add a hover effect on that. Now let's just grab our wrapper, and then we want to get our icon, paragraph of close, and once we hover over it, so you want to change the color to crimson. Save it. Oh, we cannot still see that. All right, save it, and now once we hover over it, so it will now change the color to this crimson. All right, so now let me just copy this from here, and finally just place that there, and then just write exit here, and we want to just write like display of block on it. Okay, so that's that. We cannot see that right away. And now let me just uncomment this display of none from there, and this will be disappear. All right, so for JavaScript, we are going to be writing a lot of JavaScript. I'm just kidding, not a lot of them, but maybe 10 or 20 lines now of JavaScript. Anyhow, so we would need a few things to grab. First of all, we would need upload, we would need our image, and we would need our close button as well. So we are going to be attaching event listeners and whatnot. Const upload will be equals to document dot query selector of this input box. And then the next thing which we have is this const image. It will be equals to document dot query selector of image, class and image. And now the next thing which we have is const close. It will be equals to document dot query selector of this icon, and then close. Okay, save it, and now let me just see if everything is selected or not. So we have upload, duplicate an image, oh my goodness, image, and then we have a close. Save it, and now let's just check our console so that we can make sure. So we've got our input, and we've got our src of unknown, and then we have our paragraph right here of that clause. Anyhow, everything is perfectly selected. So now let's just remove this console logs, and now let's just remove those comments from there. And the next thing I would do is that I will just attach event listener of change on this upload one. So we are going to be just writing like upload dot add event listener of change, and now let's just call our function in here. So let me just write a function, and now here we are going to be passing our function like upload file. Okay, it will take the event of event. Okay, so that's that. So now let's just create that upload function. So function upload file, and it will take the event. And now let's just write like image.classlist, and now let's just add our active class to it, and then also select our clause, and then just add this exit class to it, which we wrote right here like this active. Where are you? We have this active class, and we have this exit class right here. So now let me just cut that from there, paste it right here, so then we can see it. All right, so that's that. The next thing which we have to do is to just write like image, and then src will be now equals to capital URL, and then create object URL, and here we're going to be passing like event, and then target dot file, and whatever we got from that file. So we want that image, and then finally let's just attach event listener on this close button. So once we click on this event listener, so this function will fire. Okay, so images or image.classlist, and now let's just toggle this active class, and then finally just write a close button, and then just add this class list of toggle of exit, save our file, and now we are good to go. So now let's suppose if I click on this browse, and we don't have any images right now. So now let's just take a screenshot of it. So now let me just grab my tool. Alright, so now let's just take a screenshot from this area, and now let's just save that to our desktop with the name of capture. That's cool. Alright, so now if you want to render that image, so we will just click on this browse, and now let's just click on this capture and open it. So here you can see we are now getting this image at the center of this file right here, this website to be precise. And now if you want to close it, so we can just click on this button and it will now close it. So now let's just take another image, so just right click on it and then change the background color. This one is not cool, and then I guess this Captain America would be fine. So now let's just get the image of this Captain America, save it to our desktop with the name of 2 would be fine. And now if we click on the browse, and if we select this image, and if we open that, okay, so now it will give us this Captain America image right here. So now let me refresh that, and let me show you one more time. So if we click on this one and we select this Captain America, and if we close that, so here you can see it will now close it. Alright, so this is what I want to show you in this project. So I guess you've understand what I've said, because I speed things up. If you guys don't understand Git and GitHub, so feel free to skip this video and jump right into the next project. And if you guys do know about Git and GitHub, so now I'm gonna push my code into my GitHub repository really quickly so that everybody will have access to this project. So git status, and we are working on OS 46, and now just add everything and git commit, and let's just write or browse file upload. Okay, and now let's just push it into our GitHub repository. Alright, so now everything is cool. So now let's just refresh our GitHub repository, and now let's just check for, where are you? Alright, so 046, and if you click on that, so here's all of our code right here if you want to access that code, and that's that. Alright, so this is what I want to show you in this video. So I guess that will be it for now, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye bye.